Hey guys, Infos here and welcome to a new GTA Mayhem challenge. This one is in GTA Vice City Stories. I haven't done a Vice City Stories challenge in such a long time. And it's time, guys, to start a Vice City Stories challenge. And it is by Laert Imeri. Thank you for the suggestion. Sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, but I think it's Laert Imeri, or I don't know. But whatever, thank you so much for this challenge. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go! So this challenge is pretty easy, and the first step is to get 2 stars at the claim menus. Sweet. So let's do just that. There we go. First step is complete. So you might be asking, Mr. Bad Infos, why did you choose an easy challenge this time? Are you lazy? No, I'm not lazy. It is because there's 2 reasons, mostly. So the first reason is I have been trying to do a San Andreas challenge for a week or so, and it is very difficult. However, I'm super determined and I don't want to do another challenge. I just want to do that challenge. It's taking me forever, but I'm gonna do it. Trust me. So I decided to try something else and I wanted a break. And what better break than an easy challenge on a different game? And this is the different game I chose because I haven't done a challenge here in such a long time. So that is reason number 1. Reason number 2 is because you guys don't listen. I have told you time and time again, especially for GTA Vice City, only for Vice City Stories, only for Vice City Stories, make sure not to suggest challenges involving 5 stars. If you're gonna suggest a challenge involving 5 stars, make sure I have to be in a bulletproof vehicle, because in Vice City Stories, and only this game, not any other game, only in this game, if you have 5 stars, you cannot survive more than maybe 20-30 seconds. One blockade from the FBI and you're completely dead in a matter of seconds, because they have super powerful weapons and they shoot you constantly. There's like 4 or 5 people shooting at you at once. Whatever vehicle you have, you are instantly dead, guys. So do not suggest challenges which involve 5 stars. And the majority of them I have, let me see actually, how many challenges do I have on Vice City Stories? I have 47 challenges. And maybe out of these 47, I have done, out of these challenges I have done, I think 3 challenges so far in Vice City Stories. Yeah, let's count it actually. I have 1, Mayhem challenge number 5 was for Vice City Stories. Mayhem challenge number, let's see, 20 was in Vice City Stories. Do we have more? I don't think we actually have more. Yeah, only 2 challenges so far in Vice City Stories. Okay, so from 47, 2 of which are completed already. Not many more are doable even, because they're kind of broken like always, and like maybe 3 other challenges are actually worthwhile. They're actually semi-completable, and the majority of these who I mentioned just involve 5 stars. And if I have 5 stars, I have to survive like 5 minutes or something running around town. This is never gonna happen, guys. You should really try playing at 4 stars. 5 stars, sorry. At 4 stars it's okay. I mean, I can survive at 4 stars. Even in this challenge I did have to have 5 stars. And if I did have to have 4 stars, did I say 5 stars? I don't know, I just woke up, sorry, I'm not paying attention. So yeah, I had to have 4 stars in this challenge, and it was doable, it was great, it was very fun. However, if I had to have 5 stars, I would have never been able to manage to do it. So, let me tell you something about this step. So, Laert Imeri, I think you don't know how exactly Vice City Stories works. In Vice City Stories, once you complete the Paramedic mission, you start off at level 16. Again, you don't start at level 1, you start at level 16. Or of course, if you have completed 10 levels, you start from level 11, and so on and so on and so on. So, you suggested for me to do 3 levels of Paramedic. Well, if I do 3 levels of Paramedic, this video would be like 20 minutes long, because I start from level 16. And I know for a fact that you don't want me to start from the beginning of the game, because I have to go around the whole city. So yeah, it's a little error on your part. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of doing 3 levels and bore you guys to death, because once you have seen one level, you have seen them all, I'm gonna instead do one level at level 16, because I assume that you meant that I have to do level 1, 2 and 3, which is okay, completely doable, but even this is a little bit more difficult and a little bit longer than these 3 levels combined, because I have to rescue 1 person, then I have to rescue 2 people, and I have to rescue 3 people. That's like, how many? 1, 2, 3, that's 6 people max. But here I have to rescue 16 people at 2 stars, which is a lot more difficult. So I hope you don't mind. I certainly don't mind, because seriously, this challenge is super cool. I like it so much, and it makes it a little bit more fun instead of watching me 20 minutes do the same thing, because these levels are pretty long. I have to rescue 16 people here. In level 17 I have to rescue 17 people. In level 18 I have to rescue 18 people. Do you know how many people that is? Do you know how much time this step alone took me? Many minutes. It's gonna take me even more minutes if I do more levels. This challenge is only 8 steps, pretty short, but some of the steps are pretty long, like this one especially is pretty long. So I made a few mistakes here actually. So I need to group the passengers 3 by 3. I have to pick up 3 passengers, I gotta go bring them back and rescue 3 more passengers. Sometimes, however, also this, bam, into the wall, it was right here, the opening, stupid. Anyway, I didn't group them correctly, so I have to ideally look at my map. And if I look at the map, I'm gonna see 3 groups of people and get these 3 people and then go for the other 3 people. What I did here, unfortunately, is sometimes I just, for instance, this person, I cannot take him because I have 3 passengers already. So if I group them together correctly, I would have picked up these 3 people, brought them back and go to a different location. But this time, this way I have to go all the way back here to the same spot to pick up that 1 person, who I would have picked up, you know, with the 2 other ones. It was gonna be so much better, but whatever, it's okay. There's more video for you guys, I guess. Hope you enjoy. I usually do hard challenges for Vice City Stories, and Vice City Stories may be the hardest GTA out there. In terms of police, at 5 stars it definitely is. But for missions, nah, it's not actually. Well, Boomshine Sagan, I think it's the mission which is the hardest mission. Yeah, I think that's the hardest mission in this game. Boomshine Sagan, where you have to drive a forklift. Also, I'm changing the ambulance because it's smoking, and it's a good thing I can actually change the ambulance. And yes, guys, you can do that in this game. In many other GTA games you cannot do that. Also, I almost got busted. Did you see the cop? That was scary as hell. Oh, so scary. Also, this is my 100% save game. And unfortunately, I cannot start from level 1, but it's okay. Also, Laert, sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, because I know it's wrong. Laert said that I could remove my stars, but what the heck, dude, this is the Mayhem challenge. If there's no stars, it's boring. So no, not removing my stars. The challenge says you can remove the stars if you want, so you won't have trouble by the police. Of course I want trouble. If it was 3 stars here, yeah, sure, it would have been a lot more annoying, but still doable. If it was 4 stars, I don't think I would have managed to do it, and I would have probably decreased it to 3 stars, for instance, because 3 stars is also doable. But 4 stars, no. And if it's like 5 stars, no, definitely not, dude. 5 stars. If I see a challenge involving 5 stars, even if it's an amazing challenge, I say, ah, dude, why the hell did you do that? Don't you listen? I have said it so many times in Vice City Stories. Do not suggest 5-star challenges unless I have a bulletproof vehicle. and when I run out of challenges for Vice City Stories, which are good, I'll start changing the challenges a lot. If you guys don't suggest challenges, you know, like that. So don't suggest 5 stars, suggest max 4 stars, or if it's at 5 stars, make sure I have a bulletproof vehicle, and we're all good. I don't have to change anything, but as it looks like right now you guys don't listen, so I have to change up a few challenges in the future. The problem is that if I change a challenge, I have to change it a lot, cause I gotta get 5 stars at like step 4 or 5, so I have to change the whole other, the rest of the challenge, which I don't want to do. I want you guys to be the center of attention, because you guys are helping me make these videos, because if it's not for you, this challenge would not be here. You are the stars here, not me. I'm just the guy talking crap about the game for like 20 or so minutes. You guys are the stars here, you guys suggest, you guys make these videos. So you're the center of attention. I want to change everything. In the future, of course, I could make my own challenge. Maybe for level, maybe for, let's say, episode 50, I could make myself a challenge to show you the true challenge I want to see. Full of mayhem, super difficult at some stages, super easy at other stages. So yeah, I should definitely do a challenge myself. I have to think a lot though. Now the problem with these challenges is that people don't try them out. So we see many errors, many broken challenges get suggested. Some people don't even play the game, because some people say, oh, I can't give you an example, but some people suggest things which are not even in the game, not only about this game, but for San Andreas, for instance. They say stuff which is impossible. And some people suggest challenges at 5 stars. Guys, listen to me. This is also the reason why I haven't done many challenges on Vice City Stories actually. It's because the majority are at 5 stars. As you can see, these challenges were suggested 1 week ago. And I don't have a huge number of challenges to pick from, because many of them are at 5 stars. So yeah guys, this is the reason. I have 2 Mayhem challenges on Vice City Stories so far. Also, sorry for just complaining. I'm not actually complaining, I'm just telling you guys. This video kinda turned out to be complainy in a way. Sorry if it sounds like that, but I'm not complaining. I thank you so much for all the suggestions. Even if it's a broken challenge, even if it's a crappy challenge, even if it's an impossible challenge, you guys took time of your day. Like, maybe if it was even 2 minutes, you took time of your day to suggest a challenge for me. Also, Laert, I know you are a true fan. Do you know how I know that? Well, he said this step: reach the airport by the short way you took from the stadium to deliver Umberto's father to a cafe, so you won't get too much trouble with the cops there. So, Laert Imeri has watched my walkthrough. He knows exactly what I did in the walkthrough. He watched this particular episode, saw what I did, and involved it in the challenge itself. So this person is a true fan, because he has seen it, he remembers what I have done, and suggested it. I see you as a fan, and I think you are, so thank you for this suggestion, and thank you for incorporating stuff from my walkthrough. Also, my little derp over here, and I took a wrong turn, and guess what, I got stuck. So what's left? What's left is me being very stupid and very dangerous. Yeah, first of all, I'm trying to get out, of course. But, do you see what car I'm driving? Do you see what car I'm driving? This car cannot handle this. So, no, I'm getting out. At 4 stars. I'm on foot, guys. Also, there's police officers right here, so I'm super nervous, super scared. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the street at 4 stars and try to survive. take the taxi as quick as possible, not get run over by the cops. Actually, almost got run over by the cops. And I semi-escaped. This was not my original route I was gonna take. I was gonna go straight over there. However, I saw these the blockades. And again, blockades at 4 stars are not that bad, but at 5 stars is insane. So this was a 4-star blockade, but even then I am kinda spooked by them, so I took the long route. It was a good idea I did, because this taxi was a little bit damaged because they shot at me a little bit and they crashed into me a little bit too, so it was a little bit damaged, and that's why. Also, I could have just jumped the fence. I'm so stupid, I just realized that. I could have just jumped the fence and got in here, and whatever, this also works. And from here the challenge is a lot more easy, because for the majority of it I'm gonna stay in this helicopter. So, this step says steal the hunter and do 3 missions of Brown Thunder. Unfortunately, once you enter the hunter, you activate the Skywolf mission. So in order to fail it, you have to exit out of the chopper and wait 30 seconds. It's kind of unfortunate. Also, Brown Thunder apparently is the Vigilante mission. I had no idea. I have played GTA games for forever and I have always said Vigilante. But a quick wiki search showed me that yes, Brown Thunder is actually Vigilante. Some people say Brown Thunder, some say Vigilante. I have personally don't think so, at least. I don't think I have seen it mentioned in the games as Brown Thunder, it's always Vigilante. As you can see on the top left, yeah, Vigilante. But I have to complete 3 levels of this, and with a hunter. Now with the hunter on a PC, with a keyboard, it's super easy. Super mega easy. You have seen my walkthrough on GTA Vice City. In Vice City I just took the helicopter, plop down, and they were just dead. With a controller though, it's a whole nother thing. Even though the helicopter is the exact same, the controls are, I guess, the same with the controller on Vice City. However, I almost never play with controllers. I'm super used to flying with a keyboard, so I'm good with the keyboard. And of course I could change the controls to keyboard controls because I use an emulator, but still, no, it's very difficult. Also, for some stupid reason, it's not a stupid reason because, okay, let me explain. So, the PSP, I'm playing the PSP emulator. On the PSP emulator, you have to, in order to shoot the rockets, you have to press one button. If you wanna shoot the minigun, you have to press 2 buttons, and one of these buttons is the go down button. So I have to press the up button, which levitates me upwards, and the down button, which levitates me downwards. So that's pretty unfortunate, because the PSP is limited. It does not have trigger buttons, and it has only one analog stick. So you're pretty limited in what you can do. Quite unfortunate, but what can you do? Is the PSP. I was gonna say this is a stupid design decision, but what can they do actually, because there's not many buttons to work with. Oh, I know what they can do. They can port this stupid game to PC. It took you like 10 years not to port this game. What the hell, guys? Even Liberty City Stories, you ported that game to mobile. Why can't you port it to PC? I understand if it's a Sony exclusive, and Sony doesn't want you to do that, because the PSP is Sony and the PS2 is also Sony. It was only released, Liberty City Stories was only released for these 2 consoles. Sure, if it's a Sony exclusive, fine, I get it. But you ported it to Android, to iOS. So what the hell? You can port it to PC as well. I hate you so much for that. Rockstar never cared about the PC crowd. and I'm only PC. And I hate them so much for that. They make amazing games, but they never port them, and I'm so angry. But what you can do, it's life. I'm forced to use emulators. It's not that bad with an emulator, but I have to use a controller because the mouse controls are pretty bad. But whatever, again, this is not how this turned into a complaining episode. Sorry if it looks like that. I'm not complaining. Actually, I am complaining about the port. But I'm not complaining at you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you so much for suggestion challenges, even if they're broken. Keep suggesting them. I have 766 submissions so far. Just listen to that number, 766. Probably half of these are completely broken, but whatever, there's still lots of challenges. Thank you guys so much for suggesting these challenges. And this step is almost pretty much complete. I just have to drive to Climbinus Suite and I'm done. So yeah guys, thank you so much Laert for the challenge, and thank you everyone for suggestions stuff. You can suggest challenges on any GTA game. Make sure you read the rules in the description. And if you're gonna suggest a challenge for Vice City Stories, do not suggest one with 5 stars if I don't have a bulletproof vehicle. Very important. I mentioned it 1,000 times in this video, but you have to listen. You never listen. Whatever, thank you so much for the suggestion. Thank you Laert. And I'll see you guys. Wait a second. Save the game. And challenge complete! Challenge complete! Yeah, let's celebrate! Thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for the suggestions, and I'll see you in the next episode!